This is a dangerous group, the groups that we're dealing with now.
This DJ so funky, man.
What's this knob do?
For launch in 3, 2, 1.
Yo, welcome to the Choppin Block Podcast. This is your boy, that boy Sibs, and we're definitely presented by the Chop Shop and my man Chase with the Closeted Dream Studios. And we gonna be here talking straight sports. We're gonna be talking hip hop. We're gonna be talking anything black that's concerning this good old nation. So shout outs to everybody showing love to the Chop Shop family, the Chop Shop brand. And shout outs to my two guys, Jeff and Chase. Yo. Um, those you don't know anything about the Chop Shop, pretty much the Chop Shop was created, man, to help bring awareness amongst the minorities here in America through hip hop, sports, and social awareness. And that's good and bad. So you know what I mean? Like this podcast is going to be beneficial because not only are we going to highlight the positives, but we're going to be talking about a lot of the negatives that we should be talking about. I'm a very opinionated guy. A lot of things that I believe are my opinions. Now there are some facts behind it, and there's some controversy behind it also. However, I understand my opinions are based on facts, and I'm not saying my opinion is law. However, the point of a podcast is to get it out there. So I hope you guys, you know what I'm saying, can sit back and ride with your boy. Again, I'm that boy Sebs. You can find me on Facebook with the same name, that boy Sebs. You can follow me on Twitter, that boy Sebs90. And definitely hit me up on the PlayStation Network, PlayStation family, that boy Sebs90. That's that boy underscore Sebs90. But a popular thing I want to start the first podcast off. Positive thing I like to talk about. The biggest conversation in all of sports right now, the GOAT conversation of the NBA. I want to start off big. I'm gonna get everybody attention when I do this. So the first show gonna probably be the most controversial because this is the biggest topic, the most broad topic. MJ versus the NBA. Now, before I give my reasoning behind MJ being the GOAT, because the answer is MJ is the GOAT. So why is MJ the GOAT? Um, in life, standards are created, and a majority of the people who watch people set those standards create some type of opinion about their journey while creating standards. We watched it with Ali. We watched it with Babe Ruth. We watched it with um, Tom Brady. We watched it with some of the greatest, Dell Senior, and some people ask Jimmy Johnson for the people of today. But we've seen Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus. We've seen the standard been set, and for some strange reason, the NBA family, the NBA media, the NBA world wants to switch those rules to accommodate who they like. Now, the debate is Jordan versus LeBron, based on LeBron's present day dominance, present day superstardom. in 2003, he was drafted as an 18-year-old Akron kid who, you know what I'm saying, shocked the world with his physical greatness, 6'8", 260-pound freak that could run a 4.5, 4.4 in the 40. Like, we've never seen anything like it. We will probably never, ever see anything ever again. I think Cam Newton is probably the closest thing from an athletic standpoint that we can say of a LeBron. But I get it. LeBron James definitely put in the work to be considered the GOAT of this era. But LeBron James surpassing Michael Jordan is probably the most fraudulent thing that this era of fans and the media has ever posted or talked about. And here's why. First things first, the standard. Michael Jordan came into the league. Michael Jordan came to the league as the best. And LeBron James has a lot of the things that Michael Jordan has in common. But then, as I explained the standard, you're gonna see where LeBron start shifting. And mind you, I will not mention championships until the end. So, first things first, physical talent. Sorry, Jordan came into the league as probably the most agile, most athletic, most high flying figure we probably ever seen since Dr. J. But what made Michael Jordan great was the ball handling, the IQ, the scoring. Michael Jordan will and ability to score in any and every situation was on a whole nother level.
In the 90s.
And huh?
In the 90s, he was able to do that. He came into the league at
What
6'5", 189 pounds. You just said LeBron James came in at 6'8", 260 pounds. You can't tell me that him at 21 years old, being that much smaller, was as gifted, because that's not the case.
but the game, you have to get understand how the game was built. The game was built in reverse then. So like Mike, again, the standard. Mike changed the game to where a guy like LeBron could be the biggest, strongest, fastest guy on the court. At one point in time, you drafted through bigs. You built your franchise through bigs. Michael Jordan, before Mike and since Mike, there's not been another perimeter guy that you can say was the best scorer, the most dominant scorer, and was the best player all in one without having a dominant big that can average 18 or more points a game.
He did have a
Nobody
dominant
has
big.
with that formula.
Scottie Pippen was 6'8". I mean, he's a pretty big guy.
He won. What did he win?
What did Scottie win? 91, 92, 93, 95, 96, 97.
But I mean, he wasn't a. He was,
I think I got those right, right? Correction, it was the 91, 92, 93, 96, 97, 98 Bulls. That is what Scottie Pippen accomplished. That is what he won. Not to mention, he was a steals leader, 7-time All-Star game. He won the MVP, 3-time All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team twice, All-NBA third team twice, All-Defensive first team 8 times, All-Defensive second team twice. So that's what Scottie Pippen's won.
so I'm looking up numbers too, right? And this is why you have to give Michael Jordan the love that you give Michael Jordan. Um, I get Scottie Pippen was a huge up, and there's no disrespect when I say it because people they got disrespect Scottie all the time. Scottie to me was like the greatest teammate of all time, second best player on a championship team. No, Kobe Bryant is that, but the greatest teammate ever, Scottie. What makes Michael Jordan special was Scottie Pippen averaged 16.9 for his career.
Yeah.
Mike averaged 30. You get what I'm saying?
Who gave him the ball? Who set him up?
I mean, do you watch? Do you watch the offense set himself up? I mean, a triangle offense, and I hate this notion that when people be like, "Oh, Scottie Pippen had to run the triangle offense." Then when we talk about Kobe and Shaq, or Kobe or Powell, it's like, well, especially when Kobe was averaging 30 and 8 in the West Conference Finals in 2010, the offense creates those assists pertaining to Kobe. But when you want to knock Jordan, it's Pippen had to run that.
I don't know.
You get what I'm saying?
Well,
Like the Phil
Shaq
Jackson
wasn't running
offense
that though.
runs itself.
Shaq wasn't making the assists that Scottie was making.
No, but the offense itself makes those assists. Here's the thing. Once the ball found Shaq, Shaq can literally hold a ball for 13 seconds. If people don't understand, like, an assist is, I don't know what makes an assist different. I think after you take 2 steps, it's no longer an assist. You're ice. You take the ball and you're doing it yourself. You're doing your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, once the ball hits Shaq hands and he makes his moves and he creates a shot, depending on how long he holds that ball, the assist is not going to be credited to the person that just passed him the ball.
No.
You
That's
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Shaq created less plays for Kobe than Scottie created for Jordan. Does that make sense?
However, but the offense created plays for both.
Yeah.
The fact this is what people don't want to understand. Like, no disrespect to Scotty, but Scotty apparently wasn't the scorer of a Kobe or Wade
No,
or
he's a small
a
forward.
Curry with Kevin Durant.
He's a
Like, we
small
talking
forward in
true
the
number
90s.
twos on championship teams. We could talk about what Scotty did without Jordan, but did that compliment Michael Jordan? We could talk about certain games, but then we have, like, I've watched a whole playoff series where Steph Curry put up 28 to Kevin Durant's 35. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's I seen a playoff series 2 years in a row. I seen two playoff runs where Kobe put up 28 to Shaq's 35.
Yep. I don't know.
Like,
I guess I don't see the comparison.
Scotty is putting. Michael Jordan won 1998 NBA Finals with Scotty averaging 8 points. Mike averaged 31 to be exact.
Scotty just came off an injury that year too, correct?
You missing what I'm saying though?
No.
Jordan still won.
Yeah, he still won, but the Bulls still won without Jordan too. They didn't win the finals, but they won 2 less games in the regular season. That's all he brings to the table is 2 games. 2 games, and you're gonna tell me he's as great as LeBron?
Listen. If it's about winning championships, Jeff, and the goal is to win, we seen Scotty try twice. And here's what's crazy: the team that Scotty lost to in 6, Jordan gets a full summer and a full season under his belt. He sweeps them. Have the greatest season of all time. Like,
And they're
72 and 10. Now, he probably had the easiest finals opponent ever with the Gary Payton's Supersonics. However, it's not his fault the Supersonics won the West.
Yeah. Correct me if
LeBron
I'm
James
wrong,
to
though.
me,
He was
like,
back for 94, 95 playoffs, right?
Huh?
He was back for the 94, 95 playoffs, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it really, come on, man. Let's be 100. Like, we're going to give Michael Jordan, okay, if you want to credit Michael Jordan, because he's so superhuman, you want to give him credit for that quarter of a season and the playoff run, I give you that. However, we all know the difficulty in playing basketball, coming back, and Mike wasn't
You
just
think
a role
baseball isn't
player
hard to
coming
play?
back. Mike came back as a superstar, Jeff.
Yeah, I understand that. But he didn't win anything.
He came back as a superstar. What superstar comes back and win the league in 45 days? Or, yeah?
Here's the thing, though. Most of the superstars we're talking about don't gamble on their games and get kicked out of the league. So, I mean,
it
he
ain't my
did
fault.
it to
I'm so
himself.
good that I can say, I bet you 25 bands I'm going to score 63, 7, and 9 tonight. And I do it. And I win.
He knew what he was doing, though. He hurt himself. He hurt his team. He got his father killed. He got his father killed. How you going to do that?
How do you know? See, that's speculation, though, Jeff.
Speculation. We don't
Here's my
don't
thing.
know he
Here's
was
my thing.
gambling either, but
I
we
like
all
to
know.
stick to the court. I don't know anything about anything unless it was on a basketball court. That's it. I don't talk about people personals because it's like everybody got a bad past. Everybody does shit outside of their jobs. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
however, on the court, Michael Jordan is God, and LeBron James is like Peter, because Kobe is Jesus.
So be Jesus. So be 100% with me. 6'5", 189-pound Michael Jordan versus 6'9", 250-pound LeBron James. 3 games, 1-on-1. Who wins the series?
I'm gonna go with Michael Jordan.
How?
One, LeBron James, 6'8" body, has no post game. In order to your LeBron is not talented enough.
You think his post game isn't good enough to take on someone who's half his size?
LeBron James is hell no. Michael Jordan was raised in the post era.
Yeah, but
He's
played in a lot smaller of a league too. Like even the bigs then were the size of LeBron James.
That's a lie. Dikembe Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning, 6'11", like
Yeah,
Carmelo was
and
about 4, and he
that's a
was
5.
LeBron's size.
Yeah, that's
He was about like Jordan was going like you got to understand like Charles Barkley. We talk about like Charles Barkley was a power forward, 6'6", 200, goddamn what 80, 310 type shit. Like I mean, and here's the crazy thing: perimeter players was just exclamation points. The game was built for the bigs to eat. Michael Jordan changed the rules of the game.
yeah.
Even Bird
That's
had
because they
McHale.
didn't know how to shoot.
Magic.
Have you ever watched the old basketball games? They were like arcing it. That shit, that damn near hitting the rafters because they didn't know what they were doing. They cut all
But
that
here's
out.
if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, we wouldn't have the perimeter play that we have today because everybody was inspired to play like Mike.
Hmm.
The attack and the basket style of play, Michael Jordan made a highlight for the NBA. So when people sit here and say, look at LeBron, there would be no LeBron without Mike. LeBron would probably be another Karl Malone or James Worthy if he didn't have the inspiration of a Michael Jordan at the perimeter.
That's probably true. But just because someone was great doesn't mean someone can't be greater. Just because he inspired him.
Okay, so now
So
put the accolades
hold
on the
on,
table.
hold on. So
Michael Jordan accolades on his table outside of rings. I'm just talking personal accolades, no, not team accolades. Jordan is killing them, killing LeBron. I mean, there is no award Jordan don't have that LeBron is still trying to get. Like Jordan got every fucking award. The man had 1 year. The 88 season says it all. LeBron has never done this. Kobe has never done this. He was the best player in the game. He was the best scorer in the game, and he was the most valuable player in the game. In the same, how you the best defensive player, offensive player, and the most important player, all in the same season.
I guess I don't know. I think that LeBron James has done all that too. He's
When?
When? What do you mean when? When has he been the best player, the best defender on his team? When hasn't he been?
No,
Except this
I
year
just
with
think on
Anthony
his team.
Davis.
See, you listen to that.
That's
It's
what you
not just
said.
on his team. Jordan was the best in the league. Scorer, defensive player, and most valuable player in the league. Of 30 teams, Mike was the most dominant on every phase for a whole season. Not just on his team, in the whole entire fucking NBA.
I misheard you. But yeah, okay. You're right there. He's never been the best defender, but his offense is that much better. He's been snuffed so many
Never been
times
the-
for the MVP.
Never been the best. Never been the best offensive player in the league. Ever.
What?
Ever.
Seriously?
Never.
Never.
Never. Never. He's the most versatile. He's definitely the most versatile. He can do the most. But then his stat line, if you want to be honest, if LeBron James didn't have rings, he would be Russell Westbrook.
That's offensive.
It's the truth.
Mm,
Look at the stat line.
Okay, so
He-
yeah, I guess, but the
more
difference
points.
is
That's it.
LeBron James has won. Westbrook hasn't won. That's the big difference. So I guess you would be right, but anyone would be Russell Westbrook. Anybody would be Russell Westbrook if they didn't win.
My point. So how did he win though?
Who, LeBron?
Who- Yeah, I mean he did go to arguably the third best player in the fucking entire NBA.
Okay. And Scottie Pippen was never arguably the third best player. Yeah, they drafted him. But LeBron James,
No. Scotty was never better than Charles Barkley. Scotty was never better than Karl Malone. Scotty was never better than John Stockton. Scotty was never like, come on, bro. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. Pretty.
Scotty was probably top 10. He wasn't top 5 in the NBA. D Wade was top 5, bro. He was top 3.
Yeah,
It was
for
Kobe,
sure.
Bron, Wade.
Yeah.
Then you went and got a top 10 player to add to a top 3 player. Because Chris Bosh was definitely top 10 in 2010.
Okay, but look
So-
at look at who he was playing against, though. I mean,
Playing against the top players, he was playing against top teams. That's why Michael Jordan is great. Mike didn't beat top players. He beat top teams.
yeah,
He beat top teams. He beat the
because
best teams
he had the
of
best
all
team.
time.
He had the best team. He says he had the best team of all time. He
He had the
says
best
I
team
had
of-
the best team.
He only had home court twice.
That doesn't.
He had the best team because he was the difference maker. No Michael Jordan, no best team. That's why he's the GOAT.
He's not though.
Like I
No, no, no.
love talking
What
to you
is it
because you're
that?
making your own argument. Like
Okay, but
it's great.
so because he was on a better team, you're saying he's the GOAT. But he wasn't better
No,
at
no,
anything though. He's
he
not
made
he's not a
that
better
team
shooter.
the
He's
better
not a
team.
better passer.
Who's not a better shooter?
Jordan, statistically, he is not a better shooter.
Jordan's not a better shooter than who?
LeBron. From a statistical standpoint, LeBron
See, that
James.
dog. Are you saying that with a not fuck stats? You watch basketball.
Yes, and
Who's a better?
Huh?
You're sitting here after watching basketball saying LeBron can shoot the ball better than Michael Jordan.
Yes. He's
You're
better
saying
from
that
2. He's better from 3. He's better from the free throw line. He has a better true shooting percentage. He is the better shooter.
He's a better free throw shooter. So Michael Jordan was shooting less than 69 for his career. You talking about the nigga that shot a free throw with his eyes closed?
Did I
You talking
say
about that
free?
Michael Jordan?
Did I say free? I meant true. I might have misspoke. He has a better true shooting percentage, which includes that, correct?
I mean, but listen, they didn't take threes. Mike didn't take threes. You can't attest that to his career.
So because he
But when it
didn't
comes,
take threes. Okay, so if you're just an average three-point shooter and you shoot 100 three-pointers a game, your average is going to be less than if you shoot 5. Your percentage is going to be lower. So if anything, because LeBron shoots more, his percentage should be less if he wasn't better. Does that make sense?
that sound good when you're literally building the basketball around a 3-point line. But the fact that Michael Jordan built they built the ball to go inside, mid range. And if we want to talk about dominance, LeBron James' dominance in his era is nowhere near the dominance of Jordan scoring in his era. Like the 2 game, the post game, the in the paint game that Michael Jordan had to adapt to his style to be, the getting bigger, stronger, faster game. That's what makes him golden because he was smaller than the better players of the league, but he was bigger than his competition. So it was like he was bigger than the niggas that had to guard him, but he was smaller than the niggas that ran the league. So how does he fit? The way he fit was he was the perfect mismatch. I'm too small for y'all to guard me, big dogs. And I'm too big for the people that's supposed to guard me. And I can score at will like y'all without being at the rim. The fact that Mike could use the whole 18 feet underneath the 3-point line and make it 50% is key. LeBron cannot use the underneath, and that's why I get mad because pretty much saying LeBron can shoot better than Mike is like saying he can shoot better than Kobe. Can he shoot better than Kobe? Now, mind you, Kobe's a 45% for his career. Can LeBron James shoot better than Kobe?
From where?
Anywhere. Shit.
I don't know. Guess it depends on who you ask. You ask no. But Kobe's your GOAT, you said. And you're here
Of course.
talking about Michael Jordan.
But see, Kobe's my GOAT. And that's what LeBron fans have to understand. Like, LeBron can be your favorite player. He could be your greatest player you ever seen. But according to the NBA standards, Michael Jordan's the greatest to ever do it. And you can't take your fandom and surpass what the NBA has set as a standard. It's not our fault that Mike is the standard. Mike set the standard.
It's 2 completely different games, too. It's basketball, but it's different. It's a different game. And I think it's
easier to be Mike though, and LeBron's supposed to. It's easier for LeBron James to be Michael Jordan today than it was for Michael Jordan to be Michael Jordan in the '90s. That's facts.
Yeah, but could Michael Jordan have been a LeBron James in the 90s?
Yeah, he was. He was the most dominant player in the fucking league, and dog, when Mike started winning, nobody else won.
What do you mean nobody else won? When he started winning after he got all of his help.
What help?
What help?
You
Here
forget
he
Scottie
goes
Pippen
with
got
what help
drafted.
again.
Scottie got drafted in '87.
And what
Scottie
did he
was there
win
when
before
Detroit
that?
was beating their ass.
Yeah. And he was young. And
What the fuck was Mike? He was only in the league 2 years before
He
Scottie.
had to wait for them to get old. Once they started rolling around in their wheelchairs, then here comes Michael Jordan showing out, looking like he's the best.
Oh man. Oh shit. So Michael Jordan can beat up on the old folk. You mad? LeBron lose to the old folk. Y'all call that experience? Come on, man.
Lose to
What the
the old
fuck?
fuck. I don't know. Beating up on
Like,
the old
listen to
folk.
that. LeBron lose to the Spurs, and oh, they're the most experienced, and it's Jordan beat up on the
Look
most
at their
dominant
coach too.
franchise
Look
of
at
the
their
'80s,
coach too.
and they're old.
Look at their
He beat
coach.
the Lakers.
Look at their coach. Look at who LeBron's had for a coach. LeBron.
Hey, whose fault is that?
Whose fault is it? His fault?
It's his fault.
He doesn't draft. He
Players
doesn't.
don't choose. Listen, players don't choose coaches. Coaches choose players. When players understand that, there'd be a better NBA. That's why the NFL will always be supreme.
I agree.
Bill Belichick said, "Fuck Brady."
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Robert Kraft went home and probably cried holding a Tom Brady teddy bear, like, oh my God, I had to let him go. But coaching runs the NFL, and that's why the NFL is a better product because it's about the logo. And if LeBron James, in my opinion, would have allowed David Black to be David Black, the game plan that what I seen progressing was going to be like, think about it. LeBron had Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is probably the best ISO player in the league outside of KD. I put him above. In my opinion, he's a better ISO player than Harden, and that's a
Yep.
hell of a pedestal. You feel me?
Yeah.
You give if you give Kyrie now the biggest weakness of Kyrie Irving was his playmaking abilities. He didn't have the half court presence. The biggest weakness of LeBron James' game is off ball dominance. If you put those two niggas together, you have a guy whose strength is LeBron James' weakness. You have LeBron James' strength, that's Kyrie weakness. If they was to play off each other, they benefit each other, and you got a championship squad. You went to 3 straight fucking finals.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just off of talent. All you needed was somebody to say, hey, Kyrie, I need you to slow down on the shots and get the ball to LeBron. Hey, LeBron, get the fucking ball out your hand because can't nobody guard you without the ball. Dude, you jumping from the free throw line. An alley oop to LeBron is like, come on, it's like DeAndre Jordan in 2010. You know what I'm saying? It's anywhere. This man can fly from the rafters and you just throw the ball up. It's a dunk. Can you imagine that with the wizardry of a Kyrie Irving and then the shooters that they had around them, plus Kevin Love down low?
Yep. Yeah, they should have
But-
won more. I'm not gonna say they shouldn't have, but the
But
competition.
you have LeBron James trying to be the coach. I want a guy that's going to let me be me. And that's not how you win games.
I agree.
Like
but
look at
you don't think
look at now.
you don't think if he had Pop, he would have listened? You don't think he wouldn't have just
It
sat
shouldn't
back?
be who the coach is. It should be the fact that that's the coach.
Yeah, but not all coaches are created equal.
And until you give him a chance, Brad
You-
Stevens is sitting at the same table
You
as
just
Brad,
said
Greg
the
Popovich,
NFL, the
without
coaches
rings.
run it. There is 3 coaches in the NFL who are that good to change it. You got Belichick, you got Reed, and I don't know. I guess you could say I know who you're gonna say, but I'm not gonna
He's
say it.
definitely Mike Tomlin is right there.
Yep.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
No, that's for sure. Yeah. I
Who you
I thought
gonna
you
say?
were gonna say somebody else because we've disagreed on this too, but
Who?
I'm not gonna say it because I don't agree with it.
Talk to me. You shouldn't have brought it up.
You told me that you thought, oh my God, how am I doing this? I'm going blank. McCarthy. You told me you thought McCarthy was a great coach, and McCarthy's not a great coach. McCarthy ain't shit.
Listen, now McCarthy is the vice president of operations with the Dallas Cowboys. He is splitting play calling and what did you call it, player personnel decisions. So Mike McCarthy, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, he the Green Bay family is not allowing, especially the fact that y'all are owned by fans. Y'all are not finna fire, I believe, a long time. Oh, I think y'all just got a new GM, but he was brought up with somebody that y'all know. I don't know how this shit go, but I know y'all not finna give McCartney that much control over this Packers organization.
You think
he
he
was
didn't
a
have
power-
control?
Huh?
You don't think he had control for that many
No,
seasons?
no. He had control over what y'all wanted him to have control over, not what he wanted to have control over. If
That's-
that makes sense.
Yeah, but he wasn't good enough with what he had control over.
I mean, he won a Super Bowl his second year as head coach.
You're gonna credit him with that?
I mean, he did hire Dom Capers.
Yeah, Dom Capers ruined our defense.
He also created arguably the greatest. Bro, y'all defense
For
was
one
like
year.
weak as hell.
For 1 year. And then so if you look at the Packers until then, first round, second round picks were all defensive backs. As soon as they hit their last year, they get traded. He had solid defensive ends. That's what wins you games.
Well,
Corners and
I think
safeties.
he gave Tremont Williams too much love too.
Yeah, they kept people that they shouldn't have. They kept Clay Matthews, who they shouldn't have kept. They let all of their defensive backs, like Clinton Dix, he got rid of him for a 4th-round pick. How are you going to do that? He's led the league in safety since he was a rookie. He never gets beat. His ball vision is unparalleled. And he's like, yeah, we'll give him away for a 4th-round pick.
You don't never get rid of nobody from Alabama. You know how I feel. I roll tide for college football, so.
Clinton Dix is arguably top 2 free safeties in the league.
Well, you got, I think, Derwin James. Who else? I forgot who else is in. Free safety is one of those positions. Eddie Jackson, right?
Eddie Jackson.
He Chicago.
Played Chicago. He's not as good. No.
Stop playing. Did you see his first?
Yeah, but he's. I don't know.
Let me look up his number. I think I had this argument the other day with somebody because Landon Collins is my guy. Look up his numbers real quick because I'm finna definitely put you on. Don't you ever disrespect my man Eddie Jackson. Hey, listen. Do you know how many Alabama players start in the NFL?
He's a strong safety. He's a strong safety.
Who? Eddie?
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah. But Micah Hyde. Look at Micah Hyde. They let Micah Hyde go. Who else am I forgetting, Chase?
So was he in charge of those decisions? I don't think he was.
Ed Reed. Yeah.
Y'all let Randall Cobb go. That was stupid.
Yes and no. I mean,
let Randall go. Y'all let who was the other receiver y'all let go? Jermichael Finley. That was a sad story. I felt bad for him because he's definitely coming on strong.
Alan Lazard's gonna be really, really good. He's gonna be really, really.
But see,
good.
that's honestly not true. That's what's gonna make you mad when you go to when you watch him in Dallas this year. Because if you watch his play calling, he attacks the perimeter. I mean, he attacks the vertical. Escobar is going to eat.
They're not going to win.
Escobar is going to. You see their defense?
Their record is not going to improve. Their record is not going to improve.
But you see that defense, bro? You see Dallas defense this year?
500 team. Yeah, it's really good. They're a 500 team. They got. Okay. I think they got haha actually.
Well, I'm a New England Patriot fan this year, so you know what I mean. Like, shout out to Cam Newton. You know what I mean? Carolina finest.
Yeah, they have haha this year too. They got rid of Jeff Heath.
Who got haha?
Dallas. They have a really good defense.
Shit.
They have a really good defense, but they're not going to win any more games.
Kenzie Alexander too. Hold on.
That's what I thought, but I fact checked it before I said it, or as I said it. I guess.
They got Terry Poe. They signed Gerald McCoy.
Mike McCarthy doesn't make a good defense, though. He's not a defensive-minded coach.
Who's the coordinator? Hey, yo, listen. Ron Rivera definitely he trumped off when he signed Jack Del Rio. I'm not even gonna lie. But the problem with signing Jack Del Rio is he's how long is he's gonna be a coordinator?
Mike Nolan's the Cowboys' defensive coordinator.
Mike Nolan?
Yeah.
That name sound familiar. Let me look him up. Mike Nolan.
He was a linebacker coach for the Saints.
Of course I know that name, then.
Yeah.
No, I don't either. He was born early. He played before my time.
No, he was linebacker coach for the Saints. He didn't play linebacker.
Yeah, he just got on this year. He was with the Saints 2 years ago. Uh,
How
None
long
of
have we
the
been going?
defenses that I'm looking at. He was with the old two. Well, no, he was a wide receivers coach for the Baltimore Ravens in 2001. Fuck, is he a D coordinator now?
Great choice.
He was that D coordinator 02 through 04.
How long have we been going?
All right, so I guess that's
So you can
I've
have great players, but if you don't have someone running them, I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
man. Listen, Mike.
We'll see. I
Hey,
I
okay,
think they're going to be a 500
Mike
team.
McCarthy is top five. He's definitely top five. He deserves credit. He's the Scott Brooks of the NFL. He's the guy that he gets talent. Well, no, I can't even say that because he got a ring. Like the dude has a ring. He got Green Bay a ring outside of Brett Favre. You should be
Yeah, he
excited.
had Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is
Dude,
better than Brett Favre.
what has Aaron Rodgers done since Mike McCarthy?
He went to the NFC Championship last year.
Last
He's only
year
been
he got
gone a year.
embarrassed.
He's only been gone
No,
a
he,
year.
he didn't get embarrassed. I listen. I love Aaron Rodgers. I'm rooting for A-Rod, and I'm hoping this year. I'm hoping Tampa Bay somehow meet the Patriots in the Super Bowl and the Patriots win. I just
Tampa
hope
Bay
that's
is not. They're not going to be they're a 500 team too. The true colors
Who, the
are going to
Patriots?
show. No. The Patriots are going to be good. The Bucks are going to be a 500 team.
Mike Evans, all they need.
So
I don't care about Mike Evans, Chase.
what about Cam Newton? How you feel about Cam?
He's going to explode.
So now you know me personally. Can I be a Patriot fan for a year, just 1 year? Do I deserve the right? As hard as I went for my man.
Yeah, I guess you were louder than anybody, I think, for him. You were louder than Cam Newton about getting him a job.
Yeah, they have the best running back in the game now.
Who? Oh, Chase, you better say that to Trey. He's chirping at you now.
What happened?
He's laughing.
Why? Because Cam Newton's gonna win the Super Bowl.
No,
He's gonna dive on this fumble. Trust me.
No, man. Hey, I said, yeah, the Patriots are gonna be solid. They got the best running back in the game now.
Bro, chill out, man. Sony Michael?
No, he's talking about Cam.
Nah, he's not talking about Cam. Cam is the most gifted running back.
That's what he's saying. I don't know. The best running back in the game is Christian McCaffrey. I can't believe you're gonna switch teams.
I'm not switching. Listen, you know it. I got it on my arm. I'm forever Panther. I'm a forever Panther. You feel me? But the Panthers said fuck the franchise when they get rid of the franchise. And now I would have been okay if if Cam Newton would have went and signed with
He signed with a better franchise though. There's no denying that. He's got the better coach. He has the better system.
That's what's gonna hurt because I said Ron Rivera, like he's a good coach, but he wasn't the best coach for Cam. Cam needed a different coach for him. And the fact that, like, if he would have went to listen, y'all think Pat Mahomes looked good? Wait till what you about to see.
I think Pat Mahomes is overrated. We've talked
Me
about
too.
this. He's completely
Yeah.
overrated.
That's if Christian McCaffrey have that fourth quarter in the Super Bowl, CMC is definitely the MVP, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you not give it to him. I don't know how they didn't give it to their backup running back who outplayed their star quarterback that they just signed for 10 years and $500 million. A $500 million he got outplayed by a backup running back.
Because he made the third and 17 throw that he's supposed to make as the quarterback.
Yeah, after he turned the ball over twice. He needed that throw because he turned the ball over twice.
Listen, as soon as I woke up the next day, I think I did a live in the chop shop. Like, bro, I know Pat Mahomes. I don't want to be the sour punch, but if I'm the running back, I'm pissed the fuck off because if that was Adrian Peterson last game, think about that shit. If that was Adrian Peterson's last game, and he had came out before the Super Bowl and said, "I'm going to retire," and he gives us that fourth quarter, what are the voters going to do?
Exactly. He showed up.
So
He
now
was a
we have
backup running
that
back, and he stepped up. He would have been a third-string running back had what is his name? Not gone all crazy. Hunt. Yeah, he would have been a third-string running back, and he came out and he played the best game of his life in the biggest game ever.
2 touchdowns. I mean, caught 1 touchdown and ran a touchdown in the 4th. And then listen, the Joe Nuts that say who threw the passing touchdown, I say, bro, the niggas ran 7 fucking yards after the catch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a 3-yard throw. It's a 7-yard run. Like, and that wasn't an easy run. I think he banged the motherfucker.
And what if he would have dropped the ball?
Stretched, right?
What if he would have dropped the ball? You can throw the ball perfect. That don't mean they're going to catch it.
I.e. Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yep, exactly.
If y'all, hey, listen. So what you should do is say, hey, Aaron Rodgers is a guy in North Carolina. He got a fucked up knee, but all he want to do is catch 1 touchdown. You know what I mean? Just 1 touchdown. You know?
Yeah. I'll call him as soon as we're done here. I'll let him know. He's got a banged up knee. He just wants 1.
I just want 1 touchdown. I want the one that matters the most. Put me in it. Do a Bill Belichick move. Just do it the opposite. You know how Belichick cut a man before the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Put me in the night before the Super Bowl and just say, yo, last play of the game, we need to win it. Where you at, Trey? And I'm goddamn come in like my man Burt Reynolds did on The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler. You feel me? I'm going to save the play. Then I'm going to walk off like I done played the whole 60 minutes. Oh, yeah. Shit. Yeah.
I'm tired.
Good job, Aaron. All right. Give me my ring.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be a hero.
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
be bigger than Brett Favre, bro. Hey, how do you feel about Brett? Let me ask you because honestly, this is a debate that we're gonna have a podcast about. I think Brett Favre is greater and better than Aaron Rodgers in the Green Bay Packers uniform.
He's not. You got to remember, I watched him. So this is how long I've been a Packers fan. The Packers were so bad when I was a kid. I got made fun of for liking the Packers. Okay? And that was when they had Brett Favre. He is great, but he's the best gunslinger of all time, but he's not a better quarterback. If I need someone to throw the ball 60 yards, yeah, I want it to be Brett Favre. He's going to get it down there. He might throw it to the other side of the field, but he's going to get the ball down there. What?
Who's more clutch, Brett or A-Rod?
If they had the same team around them, who do I want to make a 10-yard throw?
No, not 10-yard throw.
20
game-winning drive.
A game-winning throw. Okay. How far?
Drive.
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 Aaron Rodgers.
Hell no.
Same team. You just swap that out. Brett Favre turns the ball over too much. I don't like quarterbacks who turn the ball over. That's why Pat Mahomes should not have won the Super Bowl MVP. You like that circle back?
Yo, he really had Jimmy Garoppolo numbers, though. No bullshit.
Jimmy Garoppolo numbers?
Outside of the 2 passing touchdowns. Jimmy only had 1 passing touchdown.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Pat pretty much had Jimmy Garoppolo Super Bowl numbers.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that's what I was asking everybody. Hey, so if the San Francisco 49ers would have won, does that mean Jimmy qualified for Super Bowl MVP? Based on his performance?
No. Yeah, I'm just saying if there's one drive or one play, I want it to be Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball. Brett Favre turns the ball over too much. He's not as efficient. He's not as efficient. Efficiency is what's important.
From a former football player standpoint, Brett Favre has that mystique on the football field that makes you think, dog, we just going to win it every time we get on the field with this motherfucker. I don't know why. It's just like Brett just make it, you just know, like, oh, this a bad motherfucker right here. We gonna win.
He has that like Mississippi swag thing going. Like he just doesn't give a shit. He's so confident. I don't know.
Like it's like he shit interceptions, but he shit touchdowns too. Like Brett can throw 4 interceptions in the first half, and then lead y'all on a game-winning drive and be the guy that, and then it'd be like the touchdown be on some.
Hold on, but just so you just said. He could throw 4 interceptions and then lead a game-winning drive. There wouldn't need to be a game-winning drive if he hadn't turned the ball over 4 times. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But the fact that he can recover the way he has. How many guys can throw 4 interceptions and still enter the 4th quarter talking shit to people like he's not the reason why we're in this situation?
Yeah, not many. Not many are going to get away with it like he did. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I loved watching Brett Favre. I was a huge Brett Favre fan. When they got rid of Brett Favre to play Aaron Rodgers, I was mad. I was
You cried,
irate.
didn't you?
I,
I knew
I,
you
I
cried.
didn't cry. I was mad though, especially because Aaron Rodgers didn't play that well his first season. I hated it. I hated it. And then Brett Favre went all crazy sending dick pics, and I was like, well, maybe we should have gotten rid of him. But then he went to Minnesota and clapped us.
Oh,
Nope.
that shit hurt y'all. Yo,
Yeah.
PK, listen, I watched that on YouTube today. Brett Favre coming back to Lambeau. Y'all booed that man.
Yeah, they booed him.
Y'all some disrespectful fucks, man. And what Brett do? 3 touchdowns?
Yeah, he had a really good game.
What Aaron Rodgers do? Like 7 sacks? Like,
Yeah,
dude, oh my
he got
God.
sacked 7 times. He's just like, tackle me, guys. Here I am.
Hey, listen, what's my man? Jared Allen had the game of his fucking life for Brett Favre. And that's what I'm saying. Brett, you don't hear players get on the field and be like, ooh, let's go win it for Aaron Rodgers. Brett Favre can throw, like I said, 4 interceptions, and you will have somebody say, shut up, Brett talking.
Yeah.
Because he's Brett fucking Favre. You know what I mean? Like,
Aaron
he's damn
Rodgers
near-
is
I mean,
not the
I don't
leader
know if he-
Brett
who's
Favre
bigger?
is.
Hey, who has a bigger mystique? Joe Montana, Joe Namath, or Brett Favre? Who you think got that big, ooh, like that royalty swag?
I think Favre does just because he was so impactful. Like, I'm not going to say he wasn't. He made the Green Bay Packers like a name. And they're the smallest team. Like, nobody wanted to go there. They kept players because of Brett Favre. Like, people weren't leaving then, and they could have because they wanted to play with Brett Favre. I watched an interview when I was a kid with, oh my God, I'm freezing up on any name I try to think of today, with Donald Driver. And the interviewer stops in the middle, and he goes, what's wrong with your hands? He goes, what do you mean? He's like, your fingers are all crooked. He goes, Brett breaks my fingers. He broke my fingers. And he goes, why don't you get them fixed? He goes, I'll get them fixed. I'll be out for recovery. I'll come back, and the first pass he throws me in practice, he's going to break my fingers again. And he stayed with broken fingers. His fingers looked like S's. Just
You seen Sterling
manhandled.
Sharp fingers?
Yeah.
Brett Favre.
Yep. My dad was a huge Sterling Sharp fan. That was like, he still wears that jersey. I'm not even playing. He still wears
For real?
it. Yeah.
Sterling. Yo, what's crazy? Because, okay, Favre is the reason why I love football. Like, Brett Favre made me like football. I'm a Panthers fan. But Brett Favre, and then the year that I fell in love with the Panthers is the year that he beat the shit out of us in the NFC Championship game, 34-14. You feel me? So the guy that I like is having a game of his motherfucking life against my favorite team after we just beat the shit out. Like, we stopped the dynasty, the Dallas dynasty. That was the year the Panthers stopped the dynasty. And Brett was just like it's kind of like Brett has this, even with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's like royalty, and no matter what numbers he put up, no matter how his stats look, no matter what he's done, when he stand beside Brett Favre, it's like Brett still has like 3 levels above him. And I don't know why. It's just like Brett just has that mystique about him from a football perspective. Like, will nobody take Brett over, Peyton. Nobody's going to take Brett over Brady, but Trey. But then when you look at,
I would take Brett over Brady, especially in that system. Yeah.
Oh, bro, listen, Bill Belichick could beat his ass if he threw them an interception.
Oh, yeah.
But in the city, like, that's why Cam Newton's gonna be so great this year, because now Cam get to babysit the process.
And he
He
can
get to
move
babysit
too.
nature's way.
Brady can't move. If he gets in trouble, he had to force a throw. Cam's not gonna have to do that.
Listen, this is a funny thing. People don't want to take it, like, we keep talking out. Now it's people coming out saying, well, Tom Brady's old, he's 43. Because when you look at the facts remain. Didn't Ty Gurley just go to Calvin Ridley, Matt Ryan, and Julio Jones?
Yeah.
Isn't it a team called New Orleans in the NFC South?
I think so. Yeah.
They got a guy named Drew Brees who got Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, and others, right?
Drew Brees.
You heard of that name?
Once or twice, I think.
Twice. Yeah. 70,000-yard type of guy. I think that's what he had. That guy.
Yeah.
He's by a guy named Sean Payton. You heard of Sean Payton?
Sean
Like
Payton.
that. They won the Katrina Super Bowl the year after. You know what I mean? 2009, they came and won the Super Bowl for the city of New Orleans together.
Yeah.
There are 3 teams in the NFC. No, there's 2 teams in the NFC South with rings, and those are the 2 teams he have to go through this year.
Yep.
No, I'm sorry. He's one of the 2 rings. I got it twisted.
Yeah,
But,
they
yeah.
beat the Raiders in like 03 or something.
They beat the shit out of the Raiders.
Yeah.
They defense scored
The
20
Pirate
points,
Bowl.
bro.
I remember that. That's like the first Super Bowl I remember.
You know why I remember it? Because I don't remember the Super Bowl. I remember the reports the day after, which was Oakland fans have blew up 6 McDonald's, turned over like.
Blew up 6 McDonald's. I don't remember that. I just
Yo,
remember
yeah.
it.
Oakland threw a riot when they lost the Super Bowl, bro. Like, no bullshit. I'm exaggerating about it, but yeah, they was flipping over police cars and everything, yo. They were mad.
Yeah.
Like, John Gruden beat the team he built. That was some sneaky, low key. That was some sneaky shit.
Yeah.
That's a boss move. Like, I'm gonna beat the guys because I know what they're gonna do. I built the fucking game plan that they're running, so let's go ahead and have fun, boys.
Yeah. They beat them 48-21, and it was 2003. That's pretty good. I remember that. I think I was in second
because
grade.
we lost next year. We
Yeah.
lost the next year.
Yeah, because I remember it was called the Pirate Bowl, and everyone was like, this is going to be the worst Super Bowl ever to watch. 'Cause both of these teams, I don't know. Nobody thought that they deserved it. But
What about? I'm gonna tell you, I thought Jake Delhomme and them boys wasn't gonna have a good Super Bowl, but you see, my boys came to play against Tom Brady. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So, but yo, we gotta wrap it up with something.
Perfect.
Let's wrap it up with something good. What we gonna wrap it up with? First off, Chase gotta get on and shout out to the people on the first show. He has to get on. Let the people hear Chase.
You
Chase
ready,
the guy
Chase?
that chase all the girls, y'all. He is his name. Trust me.
There he is.
He
Ignore
is
his
world.
hair.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Yeah, that's my guy, y'all. This is the team right here, yo. We finna bring the Choppin Block to y'all. Hardcore. You know what I mean? We gotta do it. My man Jeff, my man Chase. What's the names? What we got? We got Jay Breezy and Seaway.
I don't know.
Seaway?
I don't know about all
I
that.
like it.
Oh man.
I was. You didn't
Which-
say it in the beginning. I thought you forgot. I was like, yes. He's not
No.
gonna call me
I
that
just
shit.
I just didn't want you to be stage frightened. You know what I mean?
No, you're all right. You did it right. I wasn't as nervous this time.
Hey,
I couldn't
But yeah,
remember
we-
anything, but
I'm
It'll get
mad. I'm kind of mad that you know what I mean? I don't have a real cool nickname. That boy Sibs is like so random.
you
I
want me
did
to
it
give you a
because my
nickname?
people call me Sibs, and they be like, "Who that boy?" And they be like Sibs. So it was like I heard that a lot. Like, who that boy? Sibs.
There you
So
go.
that's why I like that boy Sibs.
Yours fits
Answer the
though.
question.
Mine don't make
Huh?
any sense at all.
Yep, Jay Breezy.
I don't
Oh,
like it.
you Jeff, and your last name start with a B, but it's cool because you get everything done. So Jay Breezy. And Seaway, we gonna do it his way. It's the Closeted Studios. You know what I mean?
I actually like
Cla-
Seaway.
Yeah,
said
I
it
know
wrong.
you
I said
do.
it wrong.
Jace has wanted someone to give him a nickname his whole life. He's been giving himself nicknames, so
Yeah, I came up with C-Rex a long time ago.
trash,
Rex.
trash.
Whoa. Burn, burn, burn. That's the part. C-Rex?
Yeah.
You can't give yourself nicknames, man.
See,
you
I
can't.
told
That's
ya.
not cool.
That's why he's so
Yeah.
excited you gave him one.
Yeah, I like Seaway.
Kobe the only one that gave himself a nickname and it stuck. Like the Black Mamba, but I mean it's fucking Kobe. Who would tell Kobe he can't give himself
Yeah,
a
no
nickname,
kidding.
right?
Well, he created a business too, so I don't know. You gotta call him
Yeah.
what he wants.
So we got Seaway, Jay Breezy, and that boy Sibs. That's how we doing it. Shout outs.
You're the
The
boss, Trey. You tell us.
Hey man, y'all make it happen. The Choppin Block. We only here because of y'all, man. Shout outs to everybody that's gonna tune into our first show, man. We got plenty more coming to y'all, man. Again, it's your boy. That boy says I'm here with Seaway. I'm here with my man Jay Breezy. And the Choppin Block Podcast presented by what again? The Chop Shop. And shout it out, Seaway.
Closeted Dreams Studios.
Not wet dreams, closeted dreams. You know what I mean?
If you can't tell, it's all made in my closet.
All in the closet. And we ain't on the R. Kelly shit, guys. Trust me.
Nah.
I don't pee on anybody.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that.
Hey, we gonna cut that part out.
We're gonna cut that. No, it's staying now.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
staying. Oh man.
All
All
right.
right, y'all, man. Shout outs to the YouTube family, man. Y'all keep it 100.
We will have the podcast feed soon on Apple, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcast. But right now, we're going to be on YouTube. Once we get it all figured out, we'll upload this episode to the podcast feed. But for now, it's just going to be YouTube. Make
Yeah.
sense?
Makes sense.
All
We're
right.
growing with you guys. You got to remember that. It's new for us, too.
Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, show your friends. Only leave nice comments, though. Unless they're about Trey, then you can leave mean ones.
Yo, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm
we,
ready for
we
it.
will
You
do this
too,
debate
man.
again. I won't be so nervous. We'll wait a little bit. And I'll come
Alright.
back. It's
Which-
been too long.
Yo, you got to keep the LeBron shit down, though. But, hey, yo, LeBron fans going to love you because they're going to be like, yo, fuck Trey. You know, Jay Breezy, you that dude, man.
You can leave
Watch, you
all
finna
those
get a lot of
comments.
love. Jay Breezy going to get all the love, watch.
That's all right. All right. Well, Trey, we will sign off then. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Peace out, everybody.
See you guys.